Hi, it's Aiga and welcome to Heart Notes, where I talk about all things perfume. Today I have a new perfume release review, and this time it's the Paco Rabanne's newest release in the Olympea perfume range, and it is Olympea Parfum. So this has just launched in the UK. It's exclusively available at Boots only. I don't know about you guys in America. I'll see if I can find prices for you as well, but here is the perfume, what it looks like. This is the smallest 30 milliliter bottle. The bigger bottles come with the leaves and the cap in gold detail. The smallest one is all black. I think the bigger bottles look prettier, but yeah, I'm only reviewing it, so I got the smallest size. It may not look like it, but it is see-through. You can see the amount of liquid you have left, which is good. So I have tested this for the past couple of days, but just to remind myself what it smells like. The first impression was good. I remember spraying it out and thinking, oh, that's pretty, it's nice. So I like the perfume in general. It's a sweet amber perfume. It's fairly simple, to be honest, and it hits the perfume profile that I generally like. I like the sweet ambery, floral, vanilla, sexy feminine type of perfumes, but would I suggest buying this? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. So before we go into more detail, let's look at the accords and notes for this perfume. The main accords are amber, vanilla, soft spicy, white floral, aromatic, green, musky, warm spicy, powdery, and sweet. In the top notes we have clary sage, green accord, and pink pepper. In the middle we have jasmine, orange blossom, and rose oil. And in the base notes there's benzoin, vanilla, and musk. So the first two accords, amber and vanilla, that's spot on. It's definitely amber and vanilla. Spicy as well, soft and warm spicy. Does it come off as a floral perfume? Not really. You can kind of sense the jasmine there from the notes, but it doesn't come off as a floral perfume. Definitely not a green one. So the green accords in the top notes and the sage, you can kind of pull out once you really like sniff the perfume and you start to analyze it, but in general a person standing next to you, they won't be able to smell it, I don't think. It's just a sweet amber vanilla. The rose, I don't think I smell rose in here at all, but a bit of that muskiness, powderiness, and vanilla, it just creates I'll be honest, a typical designer women's perfume. So from the initial spray, as I said, I liked the first impression, and I typically go for this type of perfume, but I'll be honest, I think I have too many similar perfumes in my collection already that I don't think that I will be keeping this one, even though I do generally like it. But to me, there's just something missing there. And even though it sounds interesting and unusual from that sage and the green notes and the pepper in the opening, yes, you can kind of sense them for 2 seconds, but then it's gone and it just goes into that basic designer scent, I'll be honest. So to me, this really isn't something special. Now, does it have any connection to the original Olympea? I don't think it does. There's none of that saltiness, the salty sweetness of the original Olympea. I don't have the original, but I have smelled Olympea Intense, and that's what I have on my wish list for a while now already. But I don't believe this has any connection to the Olympias. Maybe a different flanker, but definitely not the original. In terms of the setting, it's interesting that they released this in spring, because this isn't a light perfume, even though it doesn't last long. I'll say about 2 hours, I think. It's not light. It's kind of a strong perfume to be wearing in spring and summertime, so it's interesting that they released it now. I think this would be more appropriate for autumn and winter, or maybe nighttime. And in terms of occasion, I think this can be an everyday scent, and this can also be a date-night scent. It kind of really depends on the person. I would wear this every day, but I can see somebody saving this for a special occasion. So as I said, the longevity on me was about 2 hours. That's including clothes, skin, and on the skin, as time went on, it just got sweeter and sweeter and sweeter and more powdery. So it really went in and concentrated on that vanilla note as time went on. As I said before, there's other perfumes that remind me of this, and this is a typical designer scent type of perfume. So I want to let you know which perfumes this reminds me of. So one of them is Fame, also by Paco Rabanne. Yes, this has a mango opening, which makes it more interesting. But again, this has vanilla, this has jasmine, it's ambery, so it reminds me of Fame. Another one it reminded me of is Good Fortune by Viktor and Rolf. Yes, so this is smoky incense, so it is a bit different, but again, it has vanilla, it has jasmine, it's ambery, so it reminded me of this one as well. And another one, for example, the latest Dolce & Gabbana Q Intense. Yes, this has the cherry note, which makes it more interesting and different from this perfume, but again, it's a sweet, powdery perfume, and they're not that different, so again, reminded me of that. So those are just a couple of examples which perfumes remind me of this and what I mean when I say it's a typical designer scent. So do I like it? Yes. Will I be keeping it? I don't think so. Reason being because I have other perfumes that smell very similar to it. Would I be getting it if I wasn't a perfume reviewer? Well, if I didn't have anything that smells the same, I probably would, but you really only need one type of perfume that smells like this in your collection. So if you already have something similar, don't bother with it. Definitely smell it in the store if you want to compare with what you already have. And if you're hoping that this smells like the original Olympea, it doesn't either. So please draw your own conclusions. And yeah, thank you for watching the review, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!